Yeah, hi, what I'd like to do now for a couple of minutes is to have a chat with you about how the CeMAP 3 Bootcamp works and how you can use it to your best advantage, really, because it's brand spanking new. We love it to bits. Now, the problem with CeMAP 3, and I've had hundreds of students telling me this one, is that it comes at the end of your CeMAP 1, 2, 3 journey, and you get sent not a textbook but a guidance notes from the LIBF, and nobody knows what to do. You get sent a specimen exam and you think, oh, how do I do this? So a lot of people just go ahead and take it and fail. And they come back to me and say, look, Paul, I failed. I've got to pay another £200 resit fee. Where did I go wrong? Because there's very little information about how to tackle your CeMAP 3. And it's a lot of hassle if you fail because you've got to retake it. It's horrible. So let's show you how you can do this. Now, we've got the CeMAP 3 Bootcamp. It's designed for you. And the whole point is if you've done your CeMAP 1 and you've done your CeMAP 2, you hopefully would have passed those. That's the whole point. And now you want to be passing CeMAP 3. So don't go 3, 2, 1 or do it in 1, 2, 3. People say, what order should I do it in? You do it in 1, 2, 3. Why did they design the order 1, 2, 3? For a reason. Anyway. So what's happening then? Well, you go online to our learning system and you log on and you've been given quite a lot of information. Now, the first question you have to ask yourself is, what's your knowledge like? Let's put that in there. Is your knowledge good? Here, is your knowledge good? Now, where's your CeMAP 2 knowledge predominantly? Is it good? Yes or no? Now, it may be that you did CeMAP 2 a little while ago and you might have forgotten. I had a chap actually email me last week and he did his CeMAP 1 and 2 back in 2008 and he wants to do his CeMAP 3 now. Now, his knowledge, of course, is gone. That's 16 years ago. He's forgotten it all, not his fault. Therefore, is your knowledge good, yes or no? If your knowledge, put it over here for example, is not good, no is the answer, then what we suggest, therefore, is you dive into the podcasts and the videos contained in the CeMAP 3 Bootcamp. So what you should do before doing anything else is you should listen to the podcast series, which you can listen to while you're mowing the lawn or whatever, and you watch the videos. Now, the videos we've put onto the Bootcamp are lots and lots of videos on complex stuff from CeMAP 2 that will come up as topics in CeMAP 3. So mortgage products, for example, methods of paying off an interest-only mortgage, complex mortgages like bridging and seconds, arrears and repossession, some of the more complex areas that crop up in CeMAP 3 that you might have forgotten about or just need reminding. So that's the first thing you need to do. Now, if you think your knowledge is okay, it's all right, you pass your CeMAP 2, so in other words, the answer is yes. Then what we suggest you then do is go straight into the other part. The first thing you want to do is the case studies. Now, that's the whole beauty of this particular product. We've got in the system for you lots and lots of case studies. So what we do first of all is we take you to the 12 short form case studies. Now, I call them short form because there are only 5 questions on each of these as opposed to 10. So do the case studies and then watch the video afterwards. The video is me explaining the answers pretty much. So do the case study, answer them, obviously see what you got out of 5, and then watch the video. And the video kind of helps because we explain the question for you. If you do the case study, do one of the case studies, and you've got no idea, then watch the video first. That'll help you. But if you do a couple of case studies and you've still got no idea, then I think you need to go back to your knowledge is weak kind of thing. So there's 12 of those, and they're 5 questions each. They're complex. We've added some real sticky ones in there for you, covering bridging, seconds, shared ownership, some really complex stuff there that the LIBF are putting more and more into the case studies. So that'll get you nicely warmed up. Then you move on to the 12 long form ones. Again, these are 10 question multiple choice case studies. So they're the real CeMAP one, if you like. And there's 12 of them. Some of them are a bit tricky. Again, do the case study, answer them, and then watch the video afterwards, just to make sure you're comfortable. And now you're learning how to do the case studies. I'll share with you as I go along the video lots of tips and techniques and those sort of things. Then you get closer and closer now to doing your final exam. The next thing is you do 6 long form. Now, the 6 long form videos are obviously similar to the ones there, but it's in a pack of 6. Now, in the exam itself, you get 6 case studies. So you're now getting closer to exam conditions. So what you might want to do here is do the whole thing and then watch the videos, or do one and then watch the video. So you're still learning, but you're getting better and better. You should start now to be getting the pass mark on these. By the way, the pass mark is 70% on the whole exam, of the whole CeMAP 3 exam. So you want to be getting 70% of those 60 questions right. The final thing for you then is to complete the test. We then have a proper test for you, and then we have an audio which you can listen to for the answers if you want to. But to do the thing as a test conditions and all that kind of stuff is really where we're going. And then take the exam proper and you should be ready. Now, if you find that maybe some of your knowledge is a bit weak in some of these areas, some of the case studies, then head over to watch the videos. So for example, there's one on bridging here. If you cannot remember for a moment what bridging's all about, then pop across the videos which are entitled by the topic and watch the video before you go any further on the case study. These are learning, you see. Don't think you have to get these right. You know, you're learning the topic. Now the podcast itself is quite a neat thing. It's self-contained, 10 or 11 episodes in it, and it was designed to help you go through the whole thing. So you might want to listen to the podcast anyway in your own time. So if you're walking the dog or cutting the grass or going to the gym or whatever you like to do, listen to that podcast. Make sure you get the app as well on your phone, for example, which you're obviously listening to. Make sure you get the Thinkific app. Thinkific is the company that runs it for us. Download their app, and that way you can stream the podcasts at a very low rate on your Thinkific app, and that'd be quite easy for you to listen to them on the move. So make sure you do that as well. So as you can see, it's a massive package for you. It's really good. If you did everything and watched the video, you're looking at sort of 35-40 hours of study. It's worth it, because if you fail it, you've got another 200 quid to pay for resit. It's horrible. You want to pass it, you want to get a decent result as well, and you want to learn from it. A lot of people take CeMAP and think, well, I just want to pass the example. You know, I get that, but actually, if you dive into some of these topic areas, you're actually learning the topic. You're learning how to be a broker, and isn't that what you're all about? So use the opportunity to learn and develop yourself as well. So I hope that's been useful. Remember, you can use the Ask a Tutor questions if you want to, and we'll pick those up within sort of 48 hours or so. We'll answer those pretty quickly for you. If you've got any queries, happy to answer those via the email system, which is great. Other than that, good luck with your CeMAP 3. And remember, once you've passed all your CeMAPs, get back in touch and we'll give you some help about what you might want to do for your next stages, your CAS or your network membership, that sort of thing. We're always happy to help you with that. We've got loads of contacts because I've been in the business 40 years, so I probably know quite a few of these things for you to help you out. Anyway, let's speak soon.